Apoptosis is a form of programmed cell death that's an important factor in healing, human development, and optimal health. Research shows CBD and other cannabinoids can induce apoptosis in cancer cells. Apoptosis is a form of programmed cell death that occurs in multicellular organisms. It's a process that happens to all healthy cells. Just like all living beings, cells are meant to be born, live their lives, and then die. Necrosis and apoptosis are the two ways healthy cells die. In necrosis, a cell is damaged by an external force such as an injury, poison, or infection. When necrosis happens, this traumatic cell death causes heavy strain on the body through accompanying inflammatory responses. Apoptosis, on the other hand, can be thought of as the clean means of cell death. Between 50 and 70 billion cells in your body die each day as a result of apoptosis. This is a good thing. The process of apoptosis leads to cell regeneration, cellular morphogenesis, the maintenance of healthy tissue, and the elimination of harmful cells. Apoptosis is also predictable and relies on pattern mechanisms within the cell's DNA that causes it to commit suicide when its time has come. Cannabinoids may induce apoptosis in a number of cells, including neurons, lymphocytes, and various transformed neural and non-neural cells. Because apoptosis eliminates damaged, harmful, and unwanted cells, it has huge significance in biological processes including development, morphogenesis, and homeostasis. During apoptosis, many morphological changes occur such as membrane blebbing, cell shrinkage, mitochondrial linkage, and nuclear fragmentation. While healthy cells succumb to apoptosis by the billions every day, cancer cells are different. What makes cancer so unique and scary is that the mechanisms of apoptosis have mutated and basically been turned off in the cancer cells. Because of this, malignant cells do not die. Instead, they continue to multiply and spread indefinitely. Cannabinoids are one of the many natural substances that have the ability to induce apoptosis in cancer cells. Curcumin in turmeric and sulforaphane in broccoli are two other well-studied examples. Fasting is another way to induce apoptosis in cancer cells. But cannabis has several other substances and mechanisms within it that have the ability to turn apoptosis back on in cancer cells. Some of the other cancer-fighting substances in cannabis include terpenes, flavonoids, and antioxidants. CBD is a powerful antioxidant and anti-cancer agent that has shown apoptotic activity on a variety of cancers. A 2016 study found that while CBD and THC catalyze cancer cell death in childhood neuroblastomas, which is brain cancer, CBD was more effective at inducing apoptosis through morphological changes within the cell. A 2013 study found CBD in particular induced apoptosis in prostate cancer cells, in part because it helped elevate levels of a family of substances called reactive oxygen species. Reactive oxygen species contain high levels of oxygen, and cancer cells cannot flourish in the presence of too much oxygen. Cancer cells prefer glucose to thrive because oxygen provides far less fuel for cancer cells than glucose does. To survive, the cancer cells must stay within anaerobic environments, which means without oxygen. And CBD elevates the presence of substances such as peroxides, superoxides, and hydroxyls, which can quickly lead to cancer cell death. You like that? Stay tuned for more.